I'm Wes, and you're watching Wes Tickles TV. And today I'm going to be doing the first part of a series of videos that I'm going to call Nostalgic Review. Basically, how this series will work is I'm going to be watching a movie from my childhood that I loved, one of my favorite movies growing up. So I've seen like at least 20 times, and I'm going to watch it again now as an adult and kind of compare and contrast how I felt about it then and now. And the rating system is going to be a little different than my normal out of 10 system. Basically, it's an out of 3. Does it hold up? Does it not hold up? Or is it a classic? And so basically how that works is if I watch it now and I'm bored and I don't really enjoy it, and without the nostalgia I wouldn't want to watch it, it doesn't hold up. If I'm not bored, I have fun watching it, but I feel like the nostalgia was helping me get through this movie, helping me really enjoy it, and making me have fun, then it holds up. And then if I feel, even without growing up with this movie, without it being one of my favorites as a kid, I would just think this movie is great. It's an 8 or above. It'd be classic. And so that's going to be the rating system for it. And my first nostalgic review is going to be for D2 The Mighty Ducks, the sequel to the original Mighty Ducks movie. It came out in 1994, and I've watched it probably over 50 times in my life, maybe more than that. If you haven't seen it, basically it follows Gordon Bombay, who was the coach in the first movie, taking his group of championship team out to LA with the help of a sponsor to become Team USA for the World Junior Goodwill Games. And they get a couple extra people from across the country. They get the stick handler from Texas. They get this Olympic figure skater, Wu. They get a goon from Chicago and stuff like that. They get a goalie from Maine. And basically toss them in with it. And the first couple minutes of the movie is them blending, and then they go and they play the tournament against the bigger, faster, stronger Iceland team, and they have to win the tournament. Well, let's start with the positives. I actually did laugh a lot in this movie. Maybe it's just because I grew up with it, so that kind of tossed it on the nostalgic boost rating, but I did laugh a lot while watching it. It didn't feel as dated as I expected it to, so that's a plus. And the characters were really memorable. All the characters from the original movie still held up. All the kids they brought in to help join the team really brought their own flavor, and I remember them as a kid. I still remember them now. The characters were really just good, strong characters from the movie. And I am going to toss this as a positive. It did give me a big case of the feels. I did remember watching it a lot as a kid. This is definitely going towards the nostalgia boost of me enjoying this movie, but I can't help it. I like the movie more because I remembered watching it a whole bunch of times as a kid with my younger siblings. And here's the part I did not want to do when I thought about this series. I have to think about the negatives. I have to be critical about the movies that I grew up loving. And one of the biggest issues in this movie was the rule book for whatever tournament they're playing in is super inconsistent and made no sense. As a hockey fan who's an adult now, I follow the rules and I watch it and I'm like, okay, that's a rule. And so now I'm watching this movie and there's people getting hit all over the place without the puck anywhere near them. There's people literally, like, they are on offense, their team has the puck, and you see them checking people, and it's like, that's not allowed, that's interference, what is going on right now, why is nobody calling this? And then people are getting called for stuff, and it's like, this is super inconsistent. Whoever is roughing the Junior Goodwill Games for 1994 in Los Angeles should be fired and not be allowed to officiate anywhere, because they are horrible refs. Now, this is a kid's movie, so you have to take the good and understand, like, okay, that's a good kid actor, and okay, the lead was pretty good. You know, Emilio Estevez is a good actor, and he's good in the movie, but there's a lot of bad kid acting in this movie. There's a lot of bad kid acting, and there's actually a lot of bad adult acting too. You can totally tell this is a kid's movie, and it's kind of frustrating. I mean, I get it. I'm watching it now. I'm older, and it wasn't meant to like be great acting. They weren't trying to win any real awards or anything, but you couldn't hire adult actors who could do their job a little bit better. Lastly, and this is on the director, there was some consistency issues. There's a scene where some of the main characters go and get put in the penalty box and they get misconduct penalties. Goes back to the officiating thing, I guess, kind of. But they get misconduct penalties in a situation where they should get the misconducts, and they do. But then the next scene, you see somebody else get a penalty on their team, and you see them cheering for them on the bench, and if they have misconduct, they should be in the penalty box where they showed them getting put, not on the bench cheering. It didn't make any sense to me. I was like, what? Wait, why do you see that? I didn't notice it as a kid, but now I'm noticing it, and it bothered me. Overall, I would give it a it holds up rating. It's not a classic, sadly. It is a really good kids movie, and I will probably show it to my kids. I know I remember showing it to my younger siblings and watched it a lot with them, and they are under the age of 10 or around that age, and they really enjoyed it. So I guess I could put it in, like, it's almost on the edge for me between classic and holds up. But some of the things, the kid acting, the consistency issues, and the officiating stuff, I can't put it up there. I think if I hadn't grown up watching it, I'd probably gotten annoyed at a certain point. I'm a huge hockey fan, and that maybe just takes it out. Either way, it does get a hold up rating for me. I definitely did enjoyed watching it. I loved watching it. I smiled the whole time through. I'm probably gonna watch it again this year. It's just one of those movies for me. If you guys haven't seen it, get your younger siblings, get your kids together, and watch D2 The Mighty Ducks, or just toss in Mighty Ducks 2, and then the third one that comes after that, and just marathon them. It's a fun day. It gets your kids interested in sports, and it's a fun movie with good morals. I mean, that's what you want with a kids movie, and it really does succeed in that job. Anyway, if you like this video, click the like button. It's right here. It means a lot to me. It's really easy, and it tells me you guys like these reviews, these nostalgic reviews. If there's a movie that you want me to review from your childhood, put it down here. Maybe I'll do a nostalgic review for that. Maybe I'll see it and be like, oh my gosh, that movie. I haven't seen it in forever. I loved that movie as a kid. Like Indian in the Cupboard or something. I might do a nostalgic review for that. And then if you want to subscribe, it's right there. I know you want to, and it's like, oh, the effort to click the button is so tough. I'll help you out. It's right here. You just scroll your mouse over, or yep, just like this. Down, click. You got it? Okay, click, and then you're subscribed, and me and you are best friends, and we're like, woo, doing dance moves and stuff like that. This is my dance move. So now you know. You're welcome. Click the subscribe button. My name's Wes. This is my dance move again. And you're watching Wes Nicholas TV. Have a good night. Bye.